What's up, everyone? This is Super Marcel, and welcome back to Primal Planet. In the last episode, we went around, we did stuff. we tried to find, we tried our best to get into. How do we get? Yeah, to the purple zone, so that we could go fight the cannibals. That's what we're trying to do. We're having a bit of trouble, but you know, it's getting, you know. We're trying our best. And for this episode, plan hasn't changed. We're still going to try and go to the purple zone. What I will point out, though, is that I just noticed that if you look really closely into the lines of the map, there's actually gaps. There's like small little gaps. I'm thinking those are entrances, so that's how I'll get to the purple zone. Now, granted, I'm like fairly sure. I have a feeling that we're going to need to have spark powder, because a lot of the reasons why I couldn't pass by and progress is because there was a lot of bloody vines. There were vines everywhere, right? And obviously, you know, it's hard to continue with the vines in the way, right? So what I'm thinking is that if worse comes to worse and that I can't get to the other zone, then I'm probably gonna go back to the camp and get some spark powder. I don't know, we'll see how it goes. Chances are I'm probably going to cut out a lot of footage, because it would just be like a lot of like repeating, right? But we'll see how it goes. I got some talking points to like fill in the time at least. Oh, that must be what the thing was. I can dash in midair. Oh, that's actually really helpful, actually. Okay. Right, yeah, so like, yeah, point A, there's like, you know, there's these vines here. And I can't really do anything at the moment. Like, if I go back into the map, going straight up. Where does going straight up lead me to? There's no gap going straight up. I don't know. But yeah, like... yeah, it just doesn't seem... I don't know. Maybe it is possible, but like if I had like a bunch of spears. But like, yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to just do a lot of backtracking, really. So if I'm going off by the map, then like we probably want to like, so if we go to if I'm correct and that the gaps are like passageways to the other zones, then I want to go somehow like go back left to the green zone and then somehow find a way up. Again, if I can't do that, then probably need to save up some points for the spark powder back at camp, because there's a person that we found way earlier who has that ability where we can make spark powder on plants, and be really, really good to have that right now. Oh God, no. It's just waiting for me. They set up a trap. It's Jurassic Park 3 all over again. And now if we go off by the map. Alright. So, according to the map, so we just went up for, yeah, so now we're in the green zone. So if we go up and then go left, there's a little tunnel there. There's probably another tunnel below that as well. If we go that direction, we should theoretically reach our destination. This part hasn't been explored apparently. Ooh, okay. Good reason too. I still find it funny that a bloody Sinosauropteryx, a literal like Coelurosaur, like little compsognathid dinosaur, can somehow take on a giant Utahraptor or some kind of... What's the phrase? Eudromaeosaurus? Is that what we're going with? I don't know. Oh, god damn it. There is another passageway, but I don't know if that's even possible to do. I think we're just gonna have to go back. We're gonna have to... We don't really have much choice. We need that spark powder. We can't possibly do this without the spark powder. It's unfortunate, but oh well. I wonder if they intentionally made it so that, you know, it's supposed to be backtrackable. I don't know. Alright, yeah, we're gonna have to backtrack, unfortunately. Which sucks. But, oh well. What can you do? Unless there was like some kind of puzzle that I could do to bypass. No, because then there's a water wall that way. It's literally impossible to to progress without spark powder. So yeah, let's just keep going. And on the plus end, we'll get some companions back. We'll get Spear Lady back. We have our infinite spears return. Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't it be nice if the world was perfect? What's this? Own hut. Move your village here. Wait, what? Oh, wait, huh? Oh, I just moved the village. Oh, that's what those are. Those little hut things, those hut icons. Those are village. So I pretty much just checkpointed myself then. So wait, hold on. Does that mean that the... Yes! They are here! Oh, that's cool. That's a really cool mechanic, actually. That I can just move camps. That makes the journey so much more simpler. Where's Spear Lady? There she is. There's a companion. There you go. Alright. And what I want is not you, unless... Hold on. Do you... Medicine, antidote. That's not really what I want right now. What I want is... Not that one. It's this one, right? Yes. I want Firestarter. I need 2 goddamn skill points. Right. What can we do to get those skill points? So here's what we're gonna do. We're going to explore downwards because apparently we have not been here. And what we're gonna do is we're just gonna boost up our level, right? Boost up our level until we have enough to afford the spark powder. Are we basically stuck now? Hold on. No, we're good. Okay. So I don't know what to do to do that. Maybe it will fight the Spinosaurus. Nah, probably not. I'm sure if we just go around, kill some dinosaurs, That'll boost up our level. I don't know. There's still like plenty of zones that we haven't discovered yet. So, yeah, we can just explore. I wonder what type of fish those are. I don't really know much about fish. I already had talked about this in the in one of the previous episodes. But I do remember there was a what was that show called again? Prehistoric Planet. Prehistoric Planet. They had a whole episode where there was a mosasaurus, and they had some what were those fish called again? Pycnodonts? Yeah. Right, here's what I'm gonna do. Right. We're going for the big games, right? We're going for big game hunting. We are going to go hunt a stegosaurus, right? That's my plan. Or actually, maybe not, because I remember. Okay, yeah. We also got to keep in mind of these other like little things. Oh no! Oh! I feel like the smoke from all that fire would, you know, choke us, but sure. One more and then we can afford to get spark powder crafting, which would be huge for us, because then like we can just get the ingredients. I'm like pretty sure it will be like the yellow plants that we kept getting, right? And then yeah, we do stuff from there. Alright. Stegosaurus is right here, right? And there he is. Right, ready? Here we go. Some may call us foolish. I call us warriors. Yeah! Did I get him? Oh! Oh my god, he's got... Did I get him? There you go, that's the level we're at right now. We can take on Stegosauruses. And would you look at that? That was just the amount of XP needed. I do actually notice right now that I look at it, that I do actually have an XP bar. But yeah, but no, that killing that Stegosaurus, that was definitely the go-to. That wasn't as hard as I thought it would be though, I will say though. I thought it would be way harder. I don't know, maybe it's because I'm becoming like an expert, like professional, awesome Primal Planet gamer. I don't know. I do wonder this whole like day, night, evening thing, right? Like I'm fairly, well, I'm not fairly sure actually. I don't know what to think, but I do wonder if like going at a specific time of day, spawns certain things or not. I don't know. It's interesting to think about. All right, we're back at camp. Hello, Elder. I have come, not for you, but for you. Hello. Skills. Fire starters. Here we go. Boom. Alright, so now, theoretically, as long as we have the crafting materials, and oh yeah, and as long as we're also here, I guess, we should be able to like craft... Here we go, fire starters. So it costs a rock and some of those yellow herbs, which we keep collecting all the time. And we don't really use them that much. So this really helps us moving forward. Alright, and now we can really make some progress. Let's get going. Let's get to the purple zone. There we go. So now, not F. It's right. There we go. Right. Let's see where this takes us. Would prefer to keep that lit, but oh well. Oh, that's right. Here we go, fellows, viewers. We are now in what I assume is the purple zone. So far, nothing new. You know, we still got what looks to be piranhas and some weird mossy rocks. But nothing out of the ordinary. We do have compies though. Well, at least I assume they're Compsognathus. Speaking of Compsognathus, actually, I do want to use this as a good talking point. About Compsognathus. I never thought I would come back to Compsognathus since Compties are such a simple dinosaur. But what I want to talk about is not about Compsognathus itself, but like a different dinosaur that people keep mistaking as Compsognathus, right? So there's a T-Rex. Defeated. No, I did not mean to kill the Stegosaurus. I meant to. It can't reach us, right? Let's get out of here before it comes back. I don't know if a T-Rex, even a T-Rex, I don't think would ever like try and take on like 2 Stegosauruses, but whatever. But anyways, back to the Compsognathus talk, right? So with Compsognathus, so there's a dinosaur called Pro-Compsognathus, right? This dinosaur was in the Jurassic Park books, right? The first, the original Michael Crichton book. And yeah, instead of Compsognathus, they had Pro-Compsognathus, which is, you know, they existed before the bloody. Yeah, they existed before Compsognathus appeared, right? So during the Triassic period, rather than the Jurassic period. But here's the funny thing about Pro-Compsognathus is that Pro-Compsognathus isn't even a compsognathid dinosaur. It's a coelophysid dinosaur, right? So yeah, they're related to dinosaurs like coelophysis and stuff, and I guess it makes sense because it is Triassic period. But like Compsognathus, this guy right here, the Sinosauropteryx, that's more like that's a compsognathid. I guess the difference between them is that, well, obviously one point in time period, but also I'm pretty sure Pro-Compsognathid, you know, is more elegant, had that little bit of a neck like normal, just like Coelophysis, and Compsognathus, while also being a small little dinosaur, might have been a little bit more bulkier. I don't know, but I think Compsognathus and Sinosauropteryx, they're more akin to like Coelurosaurs. So they're related. So they're basically like, it's hard to describe as what a Coelurosaur is, but a Coelurosaur is basically feathered dinosaurs in general. You know, it's a big branch. You know, raptors, ornithomimids, oviraptors, Therizinosaurs, microraptors, birds, tyrannosaurs, And then finally you got compsognathids. All of those are Silurisaurs. But not procompsognathus. But this also brings up another talking point about compsognathus, procompsognathid. Or just compsognathid in general, right? So there's a bit of a talk about going on about this goes back to the Jurassic Park again, right? So there's talk about around about how Jurassic Park should just start being like more R18 plus, right, instead of PG, which I wouldn't mind if there was an. I think it would be awesome if there was an R Jurassic Park film, so that they would like let loose and just have. What's with the dramatic like music? All right. And you know, like there's some scenes from the original book that like Nedry's death entirely is like a completely different tone. With how he gets killed by the Dilophosaurus, you know. But there's one scene that's really controversial that like people are up in arms about like whether we should include it or not. And that is, oh, we're here. All right. Hold on. Let me kill these cannibals, and then we'll talk about epicals. Nice. All right. So yeah, to put it simply, there's a scene in the book where there's a baby in a crib, and this mother comes along, and I'm gonna try and keep this as PG-13 as possible, but to essentially the compsognathus, without going into detail, to put it simply, they ate the baby, right? The baby's dinosaur food. And yeah, like where people are going on about like, should this be included in a Jurassic Park movie because it's in a Michael Crichton book? And like, you know, there's some people going like, no, like that's disturbing even for Jurassic Park standards. I don't really want to watch that. And then there's people like, yes. I don't know, like here's the thing. I understand the message that it would be to include a scene like that. You know, it really like solidifies the idea that like literally no one is safe. We're straight up just killing off a baby. But also like, you know, do you really want to go to a movie and watch a baby get eaten? It's, I don't know. Like I get the message, you know, and I think if they can actually have some kind of actual impact with the scene, then maybe they can get away with it. But otherwise, I don't know, it just feels disheartening. Like maybe if the baby was actually like related to like, maybe if you had like a scene where there's a character who has a grudge against dinosaurs and the compy's eating the baby is like why, then I would understand. Then that's more understandable. But I don't know. It's difficult to like tread the barriers between like, you know, making something like that have a point and just mindless, like almost questionably psychotic cruelty. No. Like, I for one wouldn't want to see that. I don't want to see that. But if it actually has an impact to the story somehow, or to a character, then like yeah. But I don't know. I don't know. It's I'm on the edge. It depends how you pull it off. But yeah, you don't really want to watch that type of stuff. Also, back there was a Gallimimus. So, yeah. That was a pretty good Gallimimus model, actually. It's really nice. So can we make more? We sure can. Yes. Awesome. You know what? I'm gonna eventually need to go into the water to like find my daughter. So I'm gonna go, you go with this one. Alright. Move your village here. Sure. Now where are we in terms of the map? Hold on. Okay, we're there. There is a guy below us. Maybe do we want to go for that guy? I'm thinking we go for that guy. We go pick up that guy, see what he can do for us. And then we'll go continue forward and maybe fight off the evil tribes guys. Yeah. Where we gotta go down. And where are we right now? Right. Okay, I see where we need to go. Right, okay. Hello? Oh, I've just let the Stegosauruses deal with the raptors. Alright. A lot of vines up here. Oops. I'll admit I was not paying attention. Come on, Stegosaurus! There's two. I'm stuck. What have you done? I have to like pick up these spears and... Did I take damage from that? Did it oh. There we go, there's a free fire. Hello! Ah, there we go. Here's the Gallimimus. Oh, it's not a Triceratops! Ah, it is! There's a Triceratops in the background. Nice. Yeah, but back to the Gallimimus. You know, I really like this Gallimimus design, you know. Yeah, Gallimimus would have been like totally covered in feathers. Gallimimus was actually pretty bloody big. I think Gallimimus is like the largest ornithomimid that we have. Yeah, no, I don't think there's anything else. Ornithomimid, not Ornithomimosaur. Or is it the other way around? No, if we're talking about Ornithomimosaur, then yeah, Dinocaris obviously is way bigger. But we're talking about like dinosaurs like Struthiomimus, Ornithomimus, Gallimimus, etc. You know, it's a really nice model. That's on you. I don't. Alright, where's this guy? Oh, there he is! Alright, so if we go this direction, we will apparently meet him. Whoa, 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 whoa! There's so much going on. Oh, this is gonna be annoying. I don't want to go up! I want to go down! Hey, there he is! There's the... I think I called him the brother? Or maybe not, I don't know. Hello! Gain the hunter as your companion. And you have a bow and arrow. How good are you? Are you with me? Are you by my side? I don't know if you follow me or not. Wait, I have 2 of them. Is that supposed to happen? Does this guy allow me to bring a second person? Oh, if that's what it is, then like, oh, I think we made a good decision bringing this guy along. And there we go. We just witnessed that. Raptors fighting stegosaurs. Would there have been a chance that there was some... obviously, raptors did not... no dromaeosaur. Well, do microraptors count as I don't know. No dromaeosaurs would have encountered stegosaurus, but there were herosaurs. Well, actually, you know what? Actually, no, let me scratch that. There's no dromaeosaurs that we know would have encountered stegosaurs that we know of. Maybe there was some kind of Cretaceous period stegosaur that defended itself against some kind of dromaeosaur raptors. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah. Yeah, it's back up this way. Oh, hello! Oh! It's a Carnotaurus! I would sound like a broken record if I talked about Carnotaurus. Carnotaurus has actually been, honestly, been such an impact. You know? To me. I would argue it like, next to ceratopsians, Carnotaurus has, I've done so much research on Carnotaurus that I'm almost pretty much became like an Abelisauur expert. Like I already have like decent knowledge on a majority of dinosaurs. But yeah. That's the alien stuff. We can't really do much about that. Just to get a nice closer look. I want to see the Carnotaurus. There it is. Pretty cool. And where does this take us? Not where we need to go. That's where. Now I could make it stand up so that we can really have a good look at it. But I'd rather not. Or, I don't know, we got a group of 3. Maybe we could take it on. Nah, let's keep going. No need for some unnecessary risks. We got what we came for. We got the guy. I think that getting the guy increases our hunting party. So now we can get like 2 people to come with us, which is awesome. Oh, but how do I get back up is the question. There we go. Nice. Hello, we got this guy with us now. Skills. Bone trap. Poison crafting. Upgrade hut. Bones. Raw meat. Fast and ranged companion returns to village when knocked down. Oh no, did I beans it? I think I beansed it. I could have had like 2 companions with me. Damn it. Oh. Why did we had 2 companions last time? Aw, man, I was really hoping that's what your special ability was. Oh well, alright. Let's get going then. We could increase the damage of Sinosauropteryx. Nah, you know what? We'll put it on health, why not? There we go. 6 bars of health. Alright. Nice. So now we're going to off to the wilderness. We got bow and arrow guy right there, well, by our side. We'll see how it go. Oh, this is not the... What is this? Okay. More XP, why not? Could I get... Maybe I should get ground slam. Down plus jump while in the air for a ground slam. Stuff it, let's get it. None of skill points. Oh, it costs 5. I got 3 points. Alright, never mind. You know what I would spend it on? I'm buffing up our Sinosauropteryx. Here we go, lunge damage. Boom! We're tanking up our little Compsognathid. Ow! Oh, it's the poison stuff. I see. Well, hold on. Well, how come he's unaffected? He just touches it willy-nilly. What? Okay, right. Looks like I did not mean to do that. Can I burn this? Alright. It doesn't burn. Huh. So do I... Okay, so I can still push through it, but... Oh, I need an antidote. That's not the antidote. This is antidote, right? Purple's antidote. Remember that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, God. Hold on, let's try this out. Oh, antidote makes us walk through it. Okay, well, it's useless now, but we can't really go up there without... You know what? I think we'll call it here. We got our bow and arrow guy. We're in a new zone. We're in the purple zone. We saw a couple good stuff. I think it's a good thing to call it off quits right now. No. All right. You wanna say the outro, brother? All right, everyone. So if you guys enjoyed the video, click the like button. If you want to see more, click the subscribe button. And I'm Super Marcel. Make sure you have a super time.